And welcome back to the Crypto Hog program. Got an open show, and that's for show. I see Stevie ZBCS just showed up. Ian Griffin just showed up. So, yes. Public service announcement. I'm going to give you my Instagram. And that is at the Crypto Hulk 2025. And let me do the X. All right, X.com. What I want you to do again, if you haven't yet, is send me a screenshot of your phone looking at my membership levels, okay? Then what I want you to do is then tell me what year and model phone is it. So 2025 Apple iPhone 17 Pro, whatever the hell it is. And then go to your computer and then look at my membership levels and take a screenshot. Make sure the upper right corner of the screen, so you move your mouse pad to the upper right corner of the screen. Now it shows Friday, 29th of May at 4:54 p.m. That way they know what time it was when you took that screenshot. Now, if you've already done it, don't do it again. Because I'm trying to figure out like what kind of, is it an Apple problem? Is it an Android problem? Whatever, that people aren't seeing all three levels. Some people have said, I think the YouTube lady that's helping me said something like, if you already have a membership, you won't be able to see them or something. Like, we're just trying to figure out who sees. Oh yeah. And if you have a membership with me, say I have the lower level, the mid-level or whatever, just so I know if you have a membership currently or not. You could also say I have no memberships currently. Like, I have none. No memberships at all. I have this kind of a phone, this and that, such. I'm also curious, if you were to set up another account in somebody else's name, are you able to see it? So do that too. I mean, I know it's kind of going above and beyond, but I'd really appreciate it. Like, if you're not seeing it, set up another account, not using your name, use your kid's name or something, or whatever it is. Use maybe even a VPN to hide your address, whatever like that. That's if you really want to get. And then see if you make a whole new account because sometimes YouTube might be able to read your IP address and know that it's still you. I'm not sure. But I'm trying to figure out, like, who's not able to see it. So, but if you do make another account with a friend's name, say, oh, yep, now I see it, then that I can give to the YouTube people, because they're trying to figure out, like, what the hell is going on. So, all right, there's that. Stephen Morris says, I have a membership to the Players Club. Oh, I'm sure you do. Roots holding up. Yeah. Somebody out there is pumping that root network, and then they're going to dump it. I'm going to go on Deck Screener and take a look. First, I'm going to go to CoinGecko, and it's up 400% for the day. So who the hell's pumping this thing? I'm sorry, people are just having fun with this thing. Hey, if you're going to pump it, bring it. Bring it up. I got 2 or 3 million of these things. I need the money. Okay, I pulled it up on the Deck Screener. The liquidity is showing $1.2 thousand. Market cap of $90,000. So it's looking like a couple people are pumping it, not a lot of people. Because like there's this one candle just goes boop, just like straight up. And you know that's going to dump. And then it goes up and then it dumps back down. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, this is not a lot of people. So that's indicative of just a pump. And then it pumps up. So I'm not even going to, this is nothing at all. Waste of time. There's no fundamental news. I already looked. There's nothing. Just people speculating on this thing. It looked like it hit a peak at about 6 hours ago. Yeah, but it's still got lots of zeros in front. It's like, look, it doesn't take much. If something's got 4 zeros now, but 4 or 5 zeros, you know how easy that is to pump that shit? It doesn't even mean nothing. What is it? It's still, okay, it's still 0.00003. Yeah, it's like worthless. I mean, it's up 400%, but can you, like, if you have one root, it's not even like 1/100 of a penny or something. So it's like worthless. Children. Alrighty then. My name's Cryptoholic, not a financial advisor. Coasty. Yep, I had a little chat with Coasty about an hour ago. And we went over his crypto and had a little game plan for Coasty. And then another guy, what was his name? Maldonado, Mr. Maldonado. Me and him had a talk about 30 minutes ago. I called probably about 5 people today. Somewhere in there. My name is Cryptoholic, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about crypto or financial advice. Don't listen to me at all. Me and my co-workers, Chucky and Zoltar, we snort heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, all kinds of crap all day, 24/7. Drugs are in our bloodstream, probably cracked into our DNA right now. So best bet is to not even watch this channel because you're going to get the most fucked up advice you could ever hear. And I'll try my best to get you financially destroyed. Okay. Quantum Irv says, hi there, Cryptoholic and students. He's on a break and working, ready to listen, learn, and invest. Okay. Let's get right to this. Let me find out where it's at. There, these little bastards. Here's the article right here. Let's do a copy and a paste. There you go. Theta. Now, I don't have a Lisp. Theta is the coin we're going over. Theta. Say it with me, everybody. Theta. Theta and XYO, the crypto. Both of these are cryptos. They partner on blockchain-based verification layer for AI agents. Everybody, the AI is coming in full bore, full strength. Theta and XYO are collaborating to develop a blockchain-based verification layer for enterprise AI deployments. XYO's performance attestations will be integrated with Theta's live AI agent deployments with organizations including Olympique de Marseille and the Houston Rockets. Let's see what's going on here. DPIN projects Theta and XYO. Remember, DPIN, that's decentralized physical location stuff. They've partnered, these two cryptos, Theta and XYO, both DPIN, have partnered to develop a cryptographic proof infrastructure that will independently verify AI agent workloads. In a statement shared exclusively with The Block, Theta said its AI agent platform has, past tense, has helped sports and entertainment organizations, including the Olympique de Marseille, the Houston Rockets, and partners across the MLS, National Basketball Association, National Hockey League, and League One, LIGUE 1. It helped them build, customize customer service AI agents. Oh, the collaboration will see XYO's decentralized data verification network integrate performance attestations directly into these live deployments on the Theta Edge cloud. The projects argue that AI agents are starting to make increasingly important business decisions with no independent record of whether the underlying structure performed as programmed, which can create operational and financial risk when errors go undetected. Citing research from Stanford University, they said organizational adoption of AI reached, listen to this, 88% in 2025. This is truly amazing. With 23% of those companies now scaling agentic AI systems. Everybody, businesses are using 88% of this AI. That's massive right there. The project said decentralized compute networks have largely competed on price and availability, but have not offered independent proof of infrastructure performance. This is where Theta, nobody else is doing this, everybody. This is first mover advantage. First mover advantage. I try to show you all the brand new shit, all the cool shit, right? Okay. You got these AI agents out there doing shit and no one's supervising the robots. Nobody is supervising the robots until now. This is truly game-changing right here for AI. People are going to want to know what their fucking robot is doing. It's like telling the AI to go off and do this for me, but nobody's verifying that the bot actually did what you said at the price you wanted it at. That is not a way to run a business. That's where Theta and XYO come in. Now they have an XL1 crypto. You can buy these at Caleb and Brown. Let me pull this up on CoinGecko. Let's go Theta. The Theta network. It's 18 cents. What a deal. Let's buy 2 or 3. Let's copy and then paste. Here's Theta. And stop asking me if I have a lisp. No, I don't. It's just Theta. The rise of the machines. Yep, that shit's for real. Arnold Schwarzenegger was right on the money back in the 90s. XYO. Boy, Juve, it's XYO. It's got 0.004. I scored another share of XYO last night. Just saying. All the people in the $200 and the $500 group were notified on a Telegram last night. There is your XYO. Now, XL1, that is the gas token for the XYO network. It's got 0.0003. So it's got 3 zeros and then a 3 is the price. Copy and a paste. Well, that's weird. Why didn't that show up? Let me copy the XYO again. XYO network. It's 004. Copy and paste. There you go. The projects said decentralized compute networks have largely competed on price and availability, but have not offered independent proof of infrastructure performance. Enterprises don't deploy infrastructure on good faith. They require auditable records, defensible performance data, and clear accountability chains. XYO co-founder Marcus Levine. This collaboration gives organizations running AI agents on edge cloud independently verified tamper-evident attestation settled on XYO Layer 1 for compliance teams, procurement leads, and anyone responsible for infrastructure decisions. That's non-negotiable. That's the standard that agentic AI deployments now need to meet. How it works, and this looks like it's near the end of the article. Under the partnership, because I want you to understand, if you're going to buy something, if you're going to buy this XYO, I want you to really understand what it is first. Under the partnership, XYO nodes will independently monitor Theta's edge cloud infrastructure by measuring quality of service metrics such as uptime, latency, and throughput for AI agent workloads. Those measurements will then be recorded as cryptographically backed attestations on XYO Layer 1 and its data lakes infrastructure, creating an external audit trail for enterprise AI deployments. As our AI agents handle thousands of fan interactions across the NBA, NHL, MLS, and beyond, independent verification of infrastructure performance is becoming a baseline expectation. Theta Labs CEO Mitch Liu said XYO brings exactly that to Edge Cloud, a third-party attestation layer that gives our customers and fans confidence that every interaction is backed by infrastructure performing as promised. Both Theta and XYO are among the earlier decentralized physical infrastructure projects. I remember XYO from like 2017. Like before anybody was doing this, I remember XYO. It's the first crypto I knew of. About 2016, 17, right in there. Okay, let me check some comments and then rise of the machines. Okay. Compute, data, storage, render. I bought render. So I got render as well, not last night. Now, here is the Theta website. If you're interested in Theta, here is the XYO website. If you want to check it out, check it out. Okay. Let's take a quick little peek. I want to look at the XYO website here real quick. AI thinks, robots act, XYO proves. You got their partnerships with Coinbase, Gate, Kraken, Revolut, KuCoin, BitHum, trade XYO and XL1 on leading exchanges. XYO is the truth layer for the data powering everything. Make any event, action, and asset verified and trusted by anyone forever. So what we got here is this. Let's say I have the original Chucky doll. This is the weekend supervisor, by the way. It's almost the weekend.
It's showtime.
Oh, God. He's always got to do this.
I'll be back. I always come back.
Okay, let's say I was going to sell Chucky, which I'm not. But let's say we could put a chip in him somewhere, because that's what XYO, we used to be called XY Findables. When I bought the stock way back in 2017, about 500 shares illegally, and I'm never giving them back or selling them. I didn't know it was illegal. I just bought them, and they sent them to me through an email. I got a certificate, so I own it. I hold the stock certificate. Pretty cool. It says, make any event, action, and asset verified and trusted by anyone forever. So you could verify that you own this Chucky doll, and however they put a sticker on it or whatever the thing is, but you can, that's what XYO is doing. It's verifying events, actions, and assets. Build with AI, build for AI. So I'll let you scroll through the website. Very interesting. Both of these two, Theta and XYO, let me look a little bit at this deep dive here. Theta, I asked Grok the question, is there a first mover advantage here? If this really took off in popularity and these cryptos owned the space, what could the potential price of XYO and XL1 be in 2 years? Please speculate. That's what I asked Grok. XYO has what's called a proof of origin framework as a tamper-evident verification layer for Theta Egen Cloud. So that's what XYO is doing, is it's providing proof of origin framework as a tamper-evident verification layer, delivering cryptographic, attested uptime, latency, and throughput metrics that settle directly on the XYO Layer 1. First mover advantage, Grok says yes. Yes, material first mover positioning exists in the very narrow. This is a very narrow field. There's not going to be a lot of competition. Like probably all of them are going to be on my one hand, okay? It has first mover advantage. This right here is first mover advantage, everybody. Just letting you know. In the narrow but high value. Narrow meaning not a lot of competition, but guess what it does have? High value niche, NICHE. It's a high value niche of blockchain-based performance verification for production. Now, there's Render and Akash. So those are two right there, Render and Akash. Those are general oracles via Chainlink. You have Warden's protocol. Yet no other projects, listen to this, yet no other project offers XYO style independent proof of origin. There we go. Nobody else is doing this right here. Specifically optimized for the edge cloud. with on-chain settlement for audit and compliance. There's now Theta's existing enterprise traction, like sport leagues and media and stuff. And then you have joined together with XYO, DPIN Heritage, gives them an early business-to-business moat. You know what a moat is? It's like, okay, you have in the old days, you'd have a castle, and then you'd build like a moat, like some probably 40 feet wide, 20 feet deep water. You know, you can put water there, maybe put nothing at all, and you have a drawbridge and shit. So I'm done giving the history lesson of the kings. But that's what right now, Grok is using this example. So right now, Theta and XYO are in a castle surrounded by a moat, and then there's a drawbridge that goes up and down. Okay. All righty then. I should probably draw a picture of that. I'm just pulling out the good stuff. Strong tokenization focus. XYO pioneered tokenized equity on T0. So they pioneered the tokenization stuff. XYO, I remember this company from a long time ago. They have been tokenizing. They are XYO pioneered tokenized equity. Very interesting. Right now, this coverage that they're doing, they're dominating. Right now, they are dominating the market. It's a niche market. They don't have any competition right now. The coverage is the dominant narrative. No competing verification layers announced. Okay. Theta is already in production doing this. XYO layer 1 provides the missing audit layer. There's no rug pulls on this crypto. There never has been. XL1 is the native gas utility token for XYO. Let's look here. Okay, now who else is involved in all of this? Let's drop some names, shall we? Google. That's not a big deal, is it? Google. Samsung. Now you got Sony involved, and Sony has their own crypto called Sonium. So we got Sony involved. We got the CAA, whatever that is. It's you got the sports leagues, the Rockets and the MLS and National Basketball, National Hockey. Lionsgate, the production company Lionsgate. You've got MGM, like Pictures and the casino. Federal Express, and that's the XYO's partners. Oh, now who put money into this? Samsung. Sony put money in. Bertelsmann put money in. DCM put money in. Sierra put money in to make this work. Remember, it's a small niche market with higher profit margins. Now, this is a small crypto. I asked for a couple years or less from now, where could this coin be? We're going to speculate here. These are not high numbers at all. It could easily get to 30 cents. That's what Grok's saying. In the next 1 to 2 years, you could see possibly 30 cents. If we get a little more bullish, we could see 70 cents, okay? XL1, it could go to about 5 cents. he says a 50 to 150x. So it could go up 150x, whatever. The XL1's got like 3 zeros. So like, again, it's small. So it's saying like 5 cents. So if you got like a million of them, a million of these, if you get the gas token, which has got 3 zeros and a 3, and you buy a million of that motherfuckers and you got 5 of them, that's $50,000, kids. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. I think I'm gonna go run out and buy it right now. Yeah, wait for me. So we've got 0.000, then 3, and this shit could hit 5 cents. That's $50,000, everybody. Whoo-wee. Gotta love it. Okay, enough of the speculating. Let me check the comment section here real quick, and we'll go to the next. Knife sharpening fund for Chucky. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'm looking at that dude's knife. That's a plastic one, right? Okay, that's a plastic. You little bastard. What's good? What's good? What it do? Ondo is down since a few days ago. Good time to buy, says Larry. Yeah, that's what I told you guys. Like, when I was talking about that Ondo and it was pumping and shit, I'm like, just wait a week or two. And like right now, don't go out buying fucking Root Network. Wait a week or two, and no one will even know that Root Network exists anymore. Ondo, where's Ondo at? Little bastards. Let's look at the past 7 day. Okay, perfect. On May 24, Ondo was at 43 cents. And now it's down at 35 cents. So that was a good call of mine. For people who wanted Ondo, just wait. Now, this, if you wanted to get it back on May 1st, that shit was 26 cents. So just wait. It should dump. Now, over the past month, Ondo's up 30%. On the past 7 days, Ondo is down 10%. On the past 24 hours, Ondo's down 5%. So on the 3 month, it's up 34%. But you could, Ondo is holding steady at about 25 cents for a long time, up until about May 3rd. Started going up about 1st of May. But yeah, for the longest time was showing quarter. I'm telling you, all these cheap prices, everybody. That's why some of these guys are getting loans, because you will not see these cheap prices ever again. All right. Comments. Oh, Stellar. Let's look at Stellar. Don't buy Stellar right now. Wait till that news dies. Give it like 1 to 2 weeks. Stellar XLM. Let's take a look. Okay, on the past 24 hours. It's up 30%, still holding pretty good. Past 7 days, it's looking great on a 7 day. And a 1 month, you look at it, it goes straight up. It's up 63% in the past month. And in the past 3 months, Stellar's up 64%. We pumped coins and we had sometimes 25x, like 2,500%. That was fun. I have to admit, that was fun. When we were pump dumping in 2025. I've never done that before. It was just straight up fun gambling shit. Made some thousands here and there, and went to Vegas and blew like $3,000. So yeah, the Stellar, you're buying. I wouldn't touch it right now. 30%. If you just like to throw away 30% of your money, it'll go down because another coin will come in and distract everybody, and then people forget about Stellar. So that's how it goes. Somebody says, I need 100,000 XYO HBAR candle. Let's take a look at HBAR. There's really nothing to look at any of these coins. Like, okay, Stellar's up 30% or whatever. I mean, it's really nothing. Like, what does it cost? Like 26 cents or something? It's a nothing burger right now. HBAR is up 12% in the past 20. It's going whoop like that. Whoop, whoop. And we got on the past 7 days, it's up 17%. In the past month, HBAR is up 16%, which is nothing at all. So, yeah, 12% is nice, but that doesn't mean shit. So, if I can't buy a Porsche GT3, I don't fucking care what these coins are doing. Timbo, late fee and autopsy equipment for Chucky. Oh my God, I could not. Amber Hobson. What I was gonna do, but I'm not doing this, is I got Chucky here, hardcore drug addict. He's saying hi. Wait, Crypto Hulk. So what I was gonna do is put him on an OR, an operating table, and then have like a needle stuck in his arm, a hypodermic needle right there, and have a little white baby powder on his nose and say that he was snorting coke and he overdosed on heroin. But I can't do that because I've got a law firm and a crypto exchange, and I might have a CEO of a company on my program, so probably wouldn't be the best of judgment to do that. So, yeah, but if I didn't have sponsors, I could do stuff like that for fun, but that'd probably be not a good thing, whether I have sponsors or not. Chucky on drugs would be something else. Oh, God. Okay, let's go to some news here. That's kind of a big news article right there. Hold on a minute. I got a couple of good ones here. Cash App. Here we go, everybody. Oh, here we go. I want you to see what's going on there. 37 minutes into the show, and that's for show. Let's see what's going on with Cash App. I want you to see something right here. This is how you start it all. You have something called Cash App, and that started to have nothing to do with crypto at all. It's how people move money. Cash App now. Cash App now lets users send Circle stablecoins on chains like Solana and Ethereum. Everybody, it's coming. You start off, for the brand new people, let me just break it down real quick. It starts off with stablecoins, nice and boring. Circle, everything that stays at $1, like the boring shit that nobody fucking cares about. This is how they get it into the system, everybody. Brand new people and brokies and normies, just listen. You start off with boring stable coins that you can't make money on, okay? You get people crypto wallets in their phones. Now, before then, you start with a standard. I double-clicked my phone. So you start with a regular wallet. This is my Apple wallet for my Apple phone. And I don't even know why I got that 7-Eleven rewards. I don't even use that shit. I guess a long time ago I loaded that. I don't know. Maybe I was too busy getting high with Chucky to realize I downloaded it. Somebody says that Schwab announced Bitcoin and Ethereum buying soon. Yeah. So what we got is a wallet, a digital wallet on my phone. Guess what? Cash App was just a digital wallet application. Now all of a sudden it's a crypto application, isn't it? No, Crypto Hulk, it's a stable coin. It's cryptographically made. So it takes code and shit to make that. So now, see how it all starts off? As a regular wallet like my phone, Apple Pay, whatever it is, just regular digital wallet. And then while you're sleeping at night, well, we don't sleep over here. We just snort lots of methamphetamine. While people sleep at night, you're going to have a notification and you're going to go to the app store. You're going to look at your phone like this, click on the app store, and it's going to show like an update needed for whatever or you just look at your little icons and it's going to have a little red dot and you're going to update it. And then bam, that Cash App is going to start having all kinds of crypto. That's how this goes. You see that little progression there? It goes from let's look at this. We go from cash. Like 100 years ago, people are using cash all the time. There was no credit cards. So you mail checks. You mail the check to wherever you got to pay your electrical bill. You mail checks. We went from having cash, coins, and checks. Then it came right around the 90s, credit cards started popping up. Big time credit cards in the 90s. And that eliminated, how I know, because I used to work for armored truck companies, and I had some days I would drive the truck. Some days I'd go pick the money up inside the store. And I noticed over the 3 years that I did that kind of work, like each year, I mean, there were some good years where I was going in and out of Costco in Emeryville. Oh, yeah, in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'd go pick up like $1 million, drop it off at Costco, 2 bags, $500,000 a piece. Whoo-wee. But yeah, there was that Costco there. I think it was Emeryville or Richmond. I think it could have been. I can't remember which one. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. But over the years, those armored truck companies lost business because people started using credit, which is what? Digital. Now what we're seeing here is you can pay for shit with this Cash App, and now it's using crypto. It's introducing stable coins. That's what they do. Okay. Let's read this just for a little bit. Cash App users can send and receive the cryptos stablecoin USDC on Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, and Arbitrum. It says here, Cash App, we remain singularly focused on Bitcoin becoming the native currency of the internet. Oh, God, that's so fucking stupid. Cash App, the popular mobile payment platform run by Block Incorporated, said Wednesday that users can now send and receive USDC stablecoins on multiple blockchains. Everything runs from your existing US dollar balance. No separate wallet. Listen, are you hearing this? No managing multiple chains. No extra setup. Importantly, no fees. So what do we got here? It runs from your existing US dollar balance. So when you send somebody $100 of USD Circle, you don't have to get out of your cash wallet and go to your crypto. Everything's all put together. Oh, man, that makes it idiot-proof, doesn't it? So even grandma could use it. Cash App was founded by Jack Dorsey. The move allows USD Circle transfer marks one of Cash App's biggest crypto expansions since the app embraced Bitcoin several years ago. Dorsey is one of the most prominent Bitcoin maximalists in tech and finance, and Block has typically restricted its crypto-related features to Bitcoin tools. The company supports the self-custody Bitcoin hardware wallet BitKey, the Bitcoin mining unit called Proto, and the independent open-sourced R&D arm called Spiral. So I'm going to click out of that article. I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you that article because the day you start putting that crypto in this sucker, now they're going to use that circle to go buy gas. You're going to see grocery stores. You'll be making payments with this crypto. No, you don't even have to tell the store. You'll send it crypto, USD Circle. That's how all this starts. And eventually comes the crypto after all that. Okay. They got to make it as easy as possible. No separate wallets. You just go to your Cash App and you, whatever the QR code, whatever the thing is, and you scan it like that. I don't know how they do all that. But that's how it's going to be done because they're telling us they're already doing it now. Now, let me show you the next article is about Iraq. And I want you to see what's happening in Iraq. Okay. Kind of the similar thing that's happening here. Why am I talking about Iraq? That's where civilization started. Now, this is Iraqi Business News. The date was the 18th of May. I just got this news today. That's how it is with this. These little fuckers are always trying me. I can get up to a $50,000 loan with monthly payments around $450. I get these motherfuckers sending me shit. I go into my phone once a day and just start delete and spam every single one of the shits. Fucking amazing. Okay. The Central Bank of Iraq has held, listen to this, they're having a meeting, held an expanded meeting in Baghdad with the managing directors of licensed electronic payment service providers. Oh, see, look, this is why crypto can't take off yet. Let me give you a little brief history lesson. Iraq has been using cash, okay? Different kinds of money from different countries. So there would be no tax money. So you'd have a broken government infrastructure because nobody's paying tax. And there'd be no way to collect it. So now with the government, you got to listen to this, boy. We're not getting rich until Iraq's hooked up. They're getting their stock markets hooked up with, okay, they're calling it digital, okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean crypto, but it means it's digital. So credit card is digital. But eventually, what do you do one day with the credit cards? You hook it up with crypto. Bam, just like that. You don't have to do nothing else. Just you can hold the card and pay in crypto. You can push the button. You want to crypto, whatever it is, okay? Iraq is getting hooked up. This is what I'm trying to show you right here. It starts with getting everybody off cash. And guess what? July, Iraq will be cash free. All the people did their selfies. They got their pictures taken, digital ID shit in Iraq. And everybody's got these little cards, or use your cell phone, okay? Let's continue here. They had an expanded meeting. The managing directors were there of licensed electronic payment companies that are operating in Iraq. What was discussed? Technical, administrative, and regulatory challenges facing electronic payment companies. We're going to go over one here. This is basically Ripple, everybody. Future plans to improve financial services and support what? Digital transformation. Oh, noise. You've got compliance with the Central Bank of Iraq, regulatory guidelines and instructions. That's what they talked about. They also talked about upgrading their infrastructure. Now, what is that? Upgrading like a crypto platform, maybe? Oh, yeah. But they're not talking about anything crypto right here. They're being real careful. We all know where this ends up, okay? They're going to upgrade their digital infrastructure. You can't say the word crypto. Can't say that word right now. You can't say it. Remember, all these years in America, crypto's bad. Crypto's bad. Now the Federal Reserve is saying crypto's necessary for the United States to survive. All of a sudden like that, right? Interesting. So Iraq is going to be upgrading their infrastructure and technical systems and put it in line with what? International standards And what? Best practices. Initiatives to enhance the safety, efficiency, and reliability of digital financial services. Oh, interesting, huh? Now we come into this article, and I'm going to deep dive it. It's the key leadership and Central Bank of Iraq oversight. You have the Ali Mohsen. He is the Central Bank of Iraq governor, and he was there. Al-Alaq, this guy here, Ali Mohsen Al-Alaq, has led the Central Bank of Iraq for years. He's the primary driver of Iraq's 2024 to 2026 digital transformation strategy, everybody. They're going through it right now, including the 2024 Electronic Payment Services Regulation. He's also responsible for the 2025 to the 2029, which is like 3 years from now, financial inclusion strategy, and the explicit push to eliminate cash in the government by July 2026, next month. Okay? That's massive right here. The meeting focused exclusively on regulated IQD, that is the dominated electronic payments like mobile wallets. Oh, yeah. POS, point of service, and the digital fund transfers. Now, there's no mention of blockchain at all in any of this. Just want to make sure. Now, the Lightning Network and other crypto rails are discussed in third-party analysis, but are not part of the Central Bank of Iraq's current roadmap or this meeting. Now, let me check here as far as time. Okay, I got 8 minutes. Let me get to the crypto. Okay, so who are the companies we got? What do they got? They have something called a QI card, QI card. It's a leading national debt credit card provider. It has biometric verifications. Now, they have a company called Zain Cash, Z-A-I-N, capital C-A-S-H, all one word. Then they have something called Asia Pay. They have something called a NAS wallet, N-A-S-S. They have something called Fast Pay. These are mobile wallets, okay? Now, who's working with them on this? JP Morgan. There we go. All the Ripple and stuff, all the crypto shit, okay? JP Morgan, Citibank is right there. Western Union and MoneyGram. That's Ripple and Stellar Partnerships. 32 banks are involved in helping Iraq do this shit. And every single one of them is running crypto, everybody. So it's coming, okay? It's coming. I used to say, if Africa ain't hooked up, we ain't rich. Include Iraq in there as well. That's why I'm showing you the progress. So now they're moving into digital money. They're moving out of paper money. It's baby steps. They get them into digital, and then you throw in after that, when everybody's got ID and all that shit, you just simply add the crypto right there. It's all ready to go. Okay, that's how this happens. All nice and secret. Now, I asked Grok, because Grok never included this. Of course. Is Temenos involved somehow here? Grok says, Temenos, a Swiss headquartered global leader in the banking system. However, Temenos' technology underpins key licensed EPSPs and banks participating in Iraq's push. Temenos core banking and payment platform has been deployed in Iraq since 2024. Oh, man. Now, why is Temenos important? Well, let's look right here. Here's why. Because Temenos is Ripple. Oh, shit. Right here, everybody. Let's take a little looky-loo. There you go. There's the article. Ripple-friendly Temenos is picked by Societe Generale to modernize major bank in the Czech Republic. Oh, dang, Crypto Hulk, you found the connection. Yep. These little Iraqis are trying to hide it. You can't hide it from Crypto Hulk. Not going to happen. Not going to fucking happen. So, Temenos, let's repeat this again. Now we know that Temenos is a Ripple partner. Temenos core bank, the core of Temenos and their platform has been deployed in Iraq since at least 2022 or 2024, somewhere in there. Temenos technology is in the Iraqi banking system. That's Ripple, everybody. I just showed you right there. Oh, got him. Temenos, now listen, remember how they got the NAS wallet, all the NAS wallet and all these little Asia Pay wallet? Okay, keep listening. We got more fun here, kids. Temenos provides traditional core banking and payment software. Temenos, Ripple partner, provides core banking and payment software. For what? Digital wallets. Son of a bitch, Crypto Hulk. Those grimy little wallets those little bastards have. Temenos also provides instant payments and regulatory reporting. This is all sounding like it's Temenos mixed up in this. So you're not going to have Ripple going over to Iraq. You're going to have Temenos using Ripple going into Iraq, hooking these people up. This is all about crypto. I don't care. That news, that Iraqi news article I showed you, those people are so fucking stupid. Oh, my God. I'm showing you right here how Iraq, it's all about crypto. They're saying, well, it's nothing to do with crypto. Fuck that. These people are so fucking stupid. These aren't investigative reports. People nowadays that work for news organizations, they're not investigative reporters. They're dumb shits calling themselves journalists, okay? I do more research than all these motherfuckers combined. So let's look right here. Temenos has broader CBDC proof of concepts. So that's what Iraq's saying they're going to use, are CBDCs made by Temenos, which is running on Ripple. So it's the XRP. Oh, shit. Shit. Let me take a look here. Here's what it says. This directly supports the May 20. Okay, I'm going to highlight this and show you it. The Temenos technology that is in Iraq supports their meeting right there. Help fund for counseling towards helping Hulk and his fucking foul mouth. Yep, that's what I got right there. I'll have to get some special counseling. Some of those. So I can get rid of my I don't give a fuck attitude. Thank you, D. Curry. So right there, I gave you the quote from Grok. This directly supports the May 2026 Central Bank of Iraq meeting right here. Goals, expanding regulated electronic payments. Temenos fits exactly that meeting on the 18th of May that Iraq had to talk about their digital infrastructure. Let's call it crypto infrastructure. They're trying to be secretive about it. I'm trying to blow it out. Temenos powers scalable digital payment services for banks, enabling salary localization, wallets, government collections. Right there. High volume instant transfers. There we go. It says here, Temenos facilitates seamless integration. Oh, it's already done. Already done with Central Bank of Iraq's national switch. They're going to have, here we go. Okay, everybody. The technology of Ripple in a company called Temenos has been in Iraq for the past 4 years, hooking up all the government and stuff. Now they just got to get the people on the tech. Got it? You got to get all the people KYC'd. That's what they're doing now. They're getting close. Now that I know that Temenos has been doing this shit since 2022, that's 4 years. They've been all throughout Iraq trying to hook up all the infrastructure. Now you got to get all the people selfied out, smile, say cheese, get your iris picture and all that. There we go. Now it's coming together in Iraq. Makes sense. You got 34 banks, global banks involved helping this country out. Oh, yeah. Now, Zane Cash, remember? You see, in the article or in my first Grok search, they're using Zane Cash for the wallet. Now, let's listen. Because Zane Cash is what's called a digital wallet. Remember, no talk of any crypto, right? Okay, I'm going to call bullshit on that.
Attention, the bullshit meter has detected major BS. Confirmed, that's definitely some bullshit.
Okay, here's the evidence. There's direct bank ties with Zane Cash, which is a major licensed mobile wallet, went live with Temenos May 2024. Ta-da! Right there. Ripple wallet. Ripple wallet, everybody. I told you. The Ripple's going to come out and everybody's going to have a Ripple wallet. You'll see. And Ripple already announced it. I've been telling you this for 3 years. We are so far ahead of all this shit. I tell you what Ripple comes out with early, and then they come out with it. That's how it does. Everything I've been talking about. Zane Cash went live with Temenos core banking and payments May 2024. Oh my God, Crypto Hulk, you just exposed. I just exposed explicitly for integration with the Central Bank of Iraq systems and scaling digital services. Oh, man, you gotta love it. National Bank of Iraq, part of the Capital Bank Group, went live April 2024 with Temenos. Oh, man, look what we found out. Iraq, the national bank, is already hooked up with Ripple. This is brilliant. They are on those dark pools. They're on these private ledgers buying up all this XRP and nobody can even see it. This is what I'm talking about here. The Crypto Hulk deep dive is in full effect. We're seeing it all right here. Iraq is hooked up. The National Bank of Iraq went live April 2024 with Temenos for what? Core banking and payments, processing high volumes with the Central Bank of Iraq connectivity. Oh, we just busted them right here. And that little Q card, that QI card and all that NASPay, all that shit's fucking crypto. I knew it. I called all that. I didn't have the evidence, but I knew it. Now I got the evidence. Now I got it all. I got them right here. Strong. Now what Grok saying, Temenos enables deep integration with traditional finance. The National Bank of Iraq and other banks use Temenos for CBI. Let's copy this right here. Let's do a copy and a paste. Let me show you the evidence. Well, I gotta delete some of it. Well, we're doing pretty good today. There's that piece of evidence there. Let me back this one up. Thanks, Hulk, says Ed Smith. And both these guys are $500 members. Thanks, Hulk, for the quick chat, says Ed105 boys. Yep, I talked to those two guys today. Look what I'm showing you in the top chat here. There's your evidence. National Bank of Iraq, NBI, part of Capital Bank Group, went live April 24th with Temenos. Ta-da! There's your evidence right there. Look, I'm telling you what, if you watch crypto, that's why these people get these memberships, because then I've got all this knowledge packed into this huge ego, but I got all this knowledge, so when you call me up and ask me about cryptos, I can tell you what countries are hooked up and, you know, which crypto hub, what about this crypto or that one? So I can help you figure out stuff, okay? That's what I do. I investigate, and I find facts, and I show them to you. Some people want a more close learning experience, so they call me up, and we go over their crypto shit, and I make it. Some guy, I can't tell you what I'm doing with these other people. I don't want to give away what I'm doing, but they really appreciate the ability, especially right now, because things move very, very fast. Sometimes I got to get out of a crypto, and I announce that to the group. If you're not a member, you'll miss out. Stuff moves fast in crypto. Now, some people don't have time to watch my 1 to 2 hours every day. So they get a membership so they can just ask me the questions. And that's generally a lot of the people that are, they work a shit ton of hours. They just want an update once or twice a week. Or just Crypto Hulk. I just met this one guy just said, I got $500 overtime money. What should I buy? It's just shit like that. He calls me up and asks me, he'll ask me different questions and we'll figure out what he should do with that money. Okay. So I'm going to leave. Where are we at as far as time? Okay, we're 7 minutes over. Let me look here in the comments. Hulk's got the 6th sense. Thanks, Hulk, says Timbo. Yep. These people call me up and we figure shit out. I don't know everything. I'll pretend like I do, but we're figuring out how to adjust their portfolios. Some people are getting major renovation done on their portfolios right now, like construction zone, like fucking major. So they call me up and we figure the shit out what to do. Hulk, XLM is secondary to XRP with DTCC. I should know. I've had drinks totally by accident with DTCC head here in Tampa facility. Well, now that you just let everybody in the whole world know that, thank you very much, though. It's not what you think initially. Well, maybe you want to contact me on a somewhere around the way place, right? Very interesting. Okay. Awesome show, Hulkster. Dislike in the phone, no phone service, no cash. Larry Conti. Read the other day that as of June 1st in Mexico, without a digital ID on their phone, no phone service, no cash money after January 1st. Mexico. In Mexico. The Mexican. All right. I think I'm done. Definitely done. Komenci Bank, one of the largest in the Czech Republic. Okay, that is it. We just found out about all this sneaky little shit they're doing in Iraq. We know what crypto they're using. And this show is over. I'll see you all in the next one.